up you guys, it's Annie. Welcome or welcome back to my channel where I help you to grow your YouTube channel from the ground up. Now on this channel I talk a lot about how to get views on YouTube, from ranking in search to getting on the recommended page to doing collabs and whatever else. But for this video specifically, I want to focus on external traffic, meaning how to get views from sources outside of YouTube. Because if you did not know, that is one of the algorithm's absolute favorite things, is when you bring people from external sources onto the YouTube platform. So if you are focusing on external ways of getting views onto your videos, you are helping the algorithm with their #1 mission, and the algorithm will love you for it. And today's video is extra exciting because it is a collab with 3 other super amazing girl bosses here on YouTube who also make videos about how to grow on YouTube. So if you're coming from Catherine's video, then thank you so much for clicking onto my video, and make sure after you watch my video to go over onto Nessa's video, which I will have linked down below as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get right on into it. So my first method of getting external traffic onto your YouTube videos is one that a lot of people tend to not know about when I talk about it, which are YouTuber and small YouTuber hashtags on Instagram. So if you are not aware, on Instagram you can use hashtags to basically categorize your posts and get traffic from people who are looking through these hashtags. So on Instagram there's this whole YouTuber and small YouTuber community, and there are also a whole ton of YouTuber and small YouTuber hashtags like hashtag small YouTuber, hashtag small YouTuber community, and so many others. And what happens when you use these hashtags on your Instagram posts is that your posts then end up under these hashtags in the recent tab. So when people are going through the recent tab of these hashtags and then go from your post onto your profile, and if you have your YouTube channel link in your bio, they can then go from your Instagram onto your YouTube and subscribe to you. Which is why it is so important that every single time you upload a new video to YouTube, you post about it on your Instagram story. Because if you're getting all these followers on Instagram from these hashtags, letting them know when you have a new video is going to almost guarantee you traffic to your videos. So that is why these hashtags are so important to use on your posts. So then my second tip sort of ties into the first one, and it is to engage on other people's posts under these hashtags. So again, like I said, on Instagram, this is like this whole small YouTuber community. So if you are constantly and consistently engaging in this community with other small YouTubers, it's gonna get you that much more attention and that much more traffic to your channel. Now you don't want to be that person commenting, "Hey, I also have a channel, check me out," or like, "Hey, small YouTuber support, let's do sub for sub," because that's nobody wants to get that on their post. But if you're leaving people genuine, real nice comments and compliments, that goes a long way as a smaller YouTuber getting less attention, and that may actually get them to go onto your profile and see what you're all about. And again, if they find your channel link, they may go onto your channel and subscribe. So those two together are 2 very powerful methods of getting views on YouTube from external traffic. So then my second tip are YouTuber Facebook groups. There are so many Facebook groups for YouTubers where you can basically join these groups and promote your channel or engage with other YouTubers, get advice from other YouTubers, find people to collab with, make friends with, and so many other things. Now the one little hitch is that a lot of these groups are like sub for sub groups or like watch exchange groups, which is actually against YouTube's terms of service and can actually get your channel deleted. So when you are looking for Facebook groups for YouTubers, you definitely want to make sure you're finding the right ones and joining the right ones. But if you do find the right types of groups, you can actually grow your channel really quickly. I started a Facebook group of my own probably about 4 or 5 months ago now, and we have over 5,000 members in the group, and I have seen so many people grow their channels in this group in the last 4 months. It's insane. Thus proving that if you do find a really good group that is very supportive and very actively engaged, it can help you in the long run. So then my next tip is setting up an email list. Now this is something I have considered once or twice before for my own channel but never actually done, but I have a lot of YouTuber friends and blogger friends that have had much success with email lists. So it is pretty much no secret at this point that when you upload on YouTube, not everybody is notified of your video. Some people are notified late, some people are not notified at all, at which point you are losing views. And if you are a smaller YouTuber with a smaller audience, then it's kind of really noticeable when you're losing out on views. So where an email list comes in is basically this list that your subscribers and or followers can subscribe to. And then what you do is create an email like you would to any other individual person, but instead of your email going to one person, it goes out to everybody subscribed to your list. So if you email out a notification of your newest video, then everybody on your email list is going to be notified of that new video. So if you do upload on YouTube and YouTube doesn't notify everybody, then everybody on your email list will know about your upload, guaranteeing you more views. So there are so many different websites, websites and platforms to make email lists on. I've heard of like MailChimp and so many others. So again, it really comes down to your preference and what works best for you. But I have seen a lot of people have a lot of success with email lists, and maybe you can too. So then my next tip for external traffic is Pinterest. Now this one I'm not even going to pretend that I am super knowledgeable on or have a lot of experience with, because I don't. I'm honestly still learning how Pinterest even works, but every time I go through Pinterest to look at literally anything, I see so many links to like YouTube videos and blog posts and websites that have so many pins and so many comments and so much engagement. So while I'm not the most knowledgeable on how to actually make pins on Pinterest and how to actually pin like your YouTube links or whatever, I'm sure if you look up how to grow on YouTube with Pinterest or how to get views to YouTube with Pinterest, I'm sure you'll find like so many videos that are way more knowledgeable than I am that can actually help you. But I have seen a lot of people on YouTube that get considerable amount of views from Pinterest. So if that is a avenue you want to explore for yourself and something you want to learn and or try, then that is something I definitely recommend you look into. So then my last one is something I'm kind of late to, but also like really loving currently, which is Twitter. So I've never been a Twitter user. I've always focused on like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, never really used Twitter. But then I had a bunch of my friends telling me how useful Twitter was for like engaging with other YouTubers and getting more traffic and getting more views and engagement. So I decided, why not? Let's try it. So even now, after having my Twitter for a few months, I really don't tweet all that much. I really more just like retweet things I see or like get into conversations on Twitter. But there are so many like bigger YouTubers with like considerable followings that engage with smaller YouTubers on YouTube. And if you're joining other conversations with other YouTubers on Twitter, that's a lot of potential engagement and exposure you can get for yourself. So by having my YouTube link in my Twitter bio, when I get into these conversations with other YouTubers and get this kind of attention, they go onto my profile, see my YouTube link, and go onto my channel. Which doesn't mean you have to spend like hours on end every single day engaging on Twitter or getting into like random like conversations just for the sake of getting views. But I have learned recently that Twitter is a really great way to interact with other YouTubers, get more exposure, get more attention, and more potential views on YouTube. And once you have a good amount of followers on your Twitter, it's also just one more place to share your video links when you have a new video and get more potential views. So even though I'm still sort of learning the ropes, I am quickly learning that Twitter is a really good platform for getting more views and more exposure. So that, you guys, is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, learned even one new thing. Again, be sure to go down to my description box down below and check out all of the other girls' videos. And now, Nessa, it is on to you. And over on to Nessa.